So one word, conviction.
Yeah.
Come on.
Conviction. Yeah. It was. I've always been like in the church, really like brought up in the church.
Right.
But it's one of them things where it's one thing to believe in Jesus and to follow him. So I'm on the path of like trying to follow
Right,
him. You know what I
right.
mean? I just felt conviction, man, about certain things, and one of those things was like doing the secular music. And that also just kind of ended up pouring over into the videography side.
Right.
So I ended up cutting back on doing secular music videos. So I'm still tapped into the videography, but mainly it's like weddings.
Okay.
I'll do events. I'll do like gospel music videos, stuff like that. So I'm still tapped into that skill. You know? I guess when I was with no help, around that time I found my pocket.
Right.
With me.
Right.
I
right,
found my
right.
flow. Like, okay, this is me. So when I stepped into this lane, it just naturally flowed with it. I just changed the subject matter. I'll say this, like, so my little sister, she got strongly on the path, right? And she's getting into the word and she's making changes. She was around a lot at that time. Well, still is, but at that time she's around. So then it started kind of like, my wife started like getting more into it and becoming like inquisitive about it. And then it just kind of
You become the sum of the people you hang around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And God would do that. He'll use what's around you to get to you. And then I also believe, just as the man of my home, like just trying to be a kingdom man, being a leader. Like, think about this. I read somewhere, it was like, if you look at a household, right, mother, father, kids, if the father get up and go to church and he on a certain path, the family gonna follow.
Right.
But we didn't also seen it where the mom could be on that path and dad at night, and that could be kind of like a split.
Right.
So we was already going to church, and I was really getting back into church. I found my church home over at Life Church of Homer, and I was already on that path serving there. And then just the conviction kicked in eventually, and started to get a little deeper.
I might have to check this Life Church out, man, because
I keep hearing about it too.
Nah, bro. Like when I went there. So 4 years now, my sister-in-law invited my wife and I. We went. So I'm like, okay, we'll go, and I liked it. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. You go, it's a welcoming feeling. Like like I think you guys are like, everybody got to find their home and everything, and that was home for me and my family. And I got there and I locked in on the production side. I did some photography. I work in the live department. So if you ever want to watch it live on Facebook on the app, you could do that. I'll be controlling the camera switches on that. So
found your lane.
Yeah, man, for real, son.
I like that, brother.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, even before I guess I got deep on this path, I had good friends around me. You know what I'm saying, that I rock with. So I feel like God positioned me around good people in my life. I've been blessed. I mean, of course, you run across, some, I guess you say one-offs if you want to call that. But man, he positioned me to have good friends at an early age, and as I grew, more people. Like me and Jalen, we've been locked in since like middle school, Oakland, something like that. You know what I mean? And other friends I have, man, that's my brothers. So right now I'm doing, I got a series I started. I just dropped week 4. It's Faith Drop Fridays.
Okay.
Where I remix beats with the Christian flair to it.
Man, Faith Drop Friday.
Yeah, so like, I don't know if you saw this one, but this is the one that got the most traction so far. It's I did that Hot Boys.
That's what I seen. The Hot Boys.
Which one it is? We on Fire.
Yeah.
I remixed that. That was week 3.
Yeah, it's hard too, bro.
So yeah, and I even structured the reel to kind of mimic the video.
Yeah,
okay.
dog.
Yeah. Shout out to AK Cinematic, my bro Smitty. He
Shout
shot that
out
for me.
Smitty, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna still be dropping original music too. I performed one of my unreleased songs out there called Kickspin, so that'll be dropping soon too. Since I've been, in this lane of music, this is my 4th performance I just did.
Okay.
2 of them was at my church, and one was at the Gospel Fest, the first annual one last year, and then now Juice Fest.